Good morning, girls. Thank you for coming. Thank you for waking up. As I always tell you, bring something to drink, to eat, to keep awake, and be ready to work. So we have these hours dedicated to work every week. Girls, students that attended on Wednesday. Wednesday was a very productive day. So I really recommend you not to be absent. Wednesday, we have only one period, but it was very fruitful since students could continue working on their news report and outline writing. So it was a very positive day to work. So I hope you're able to attend every Wednesday. Moreover, remember we start on Monday and we keep on working on Wednesday on the same task. So it's not a new task, it's the same task, completing the task. So you have time to work and then we share together or you share with me in small groups. So it's a very fruitful day. And I notice there is a decrease in attendance on Wednesdays. So I really recommend you to come. That is the day to take advantage of the time, yes, and work here connected and sharing, asking questions and so forth. So today is our workshop. Remember, grammar and syntax workshop. Today we have some reflections on speaking. Remember, we are preparing speaking, and this unit was dedicated to speaking. And a little bit of vocabulary, since you are facing the reading articles with specific difficulties in vocabulary or specific vocabulary, that they're also part of your learning process. Yes, so vocabulary is an important task. So it goes within the scope of this, the classes on Fridays. So according to housekeeping, just to remind you, to keep you informed, all of these tasks have been, we are in week 3, therefore we are on Monday, last Monday, we started task 3. And task 3 was a task that was done in sections. On Monday, we worked on some sections. On Wednesdays, we worked on other sections. That's why I tell you the importance of attendance, of being connected, also to organizing tasks and other obligations, so that you don't disconnect from this module which has so high demand on attendance, but also because we have to prepare. Remember, we need to prepare your test for the end of the year, the end of the semester. So we have that that pressure in between inverted commas. Do not think it's impossible, but you need the practice as much as possible. That is what I mean. So task one was done in the first week. It was created on class 1 on Educandos. And it should be finished. It was finished. I will give you a formative feedback over the weekend, hopefully. It was done in groups. So that is done. Check that you all have that and you are included in a group. Yes, I think there were 3 groups and I saw the tasks, so they are there. Well done. Task 2 was uploaded in week 2, class 4. Yes, and that was also finished. It included a summary that we finished last week, also on Wednesday. So Wednesdays are really productive, I tell you. So if you come, you can finish, you can continue working with the tasks from Monday. So they're really useful. It's a useful class, a very useful class. If not, if you don't come, if you don't attend, then you have to work on your own. But that period is dedicated to the module. That is the point. That's the point for you to remember. That summary, yes, was going to be uploaded to the forum created on week 3, class 7. So that was on Monday. So that on Educandos, yes, that was on Monday. Therefore, you have the forum there to upload your summaries. The summary uploading was just to practice summary writing and sharing information about the same topic. But the important thing here is that even when it is a summary, different groups can have could have included different information, slightly different information, or written in different ways, or used some connectors or other connectors, and therefore that's the richness of the exercise. Okay, then last Friday we finished revising about run-on sentences. That is a topic within syntax, something we need to always be aware of, how we write sentences, because we're constantly writing, even if it is a draft, because there's also support to develop other skills, as speaking, for example. So writing and speaking are connected. They are productive skills, and the more we organize our thoughts and our sentences, the easier it is to communicate. So that task was created. There were some tasks to correct sentences. I saw only one task finished. I really recommend you to practice. We will have also a unit dedicated to writing. Therefore, this will be a plus, yes, something we have already practiced for the moment in which we have to dedicate our unit to writing. So this is these are important tasks created on Educandos, yes, last Friday, yes, class 6, that's the workshop class for revision, yes, on Educandos, yes. So these are the big tasks we had until last week. This week we have task 3, and task 3 should be we should be able to finish today, advance as much as possible, since we need to complete a section of the outline with the information of the report, the news report we are going to present next week. So let us concentrate and see who is in which stage today, so that we can really take advantage of the time today. Try to finish this outline and be able to participate orally in presenting that outline, just as a preliminary presentation that we will continue working with on Monday and Wednesday next week. Yes, and complete the news report outline. In preparation for the oral presentation evaluation. Okay. The task was uploaded on Monday. That's class 7, week 3. You can download it from there, or I can share with you from my computer now. But I need you all to have this task at hand today. Tell me which is where are you at this point? What have you done what do you still need to do? And remember the news report outline, we need to share today at some point later in the class, but we need to share to see we are all at the same stage or nearer to being at the same stage. Okay. Okay, so task 3, which was started on Monday, last Monday, well, has a pre-reading activity that was done in class, discussed in class. You have that discussion written in the PPT that you can download. Then we analyze the structure of the news report. Yeah, so they concentrate important information at the beginning. We have the headline, the byline, the lead. Those are the most important sections. Then you explained each section taking information from this website. And the most important section was to decide on the news report you were going to present in your task, in your oral presentation task. And this was taken from one of these newspapers or others as well. There are several others, but mainly these newspaper websites contain news reports that are current, that have happened within this last month, events. Some of them are some kind of reflective, yes, at the least Paola and Catalina had shown me. Reports that were kind of reflective reports on events that had happened in the last time. That is, the United Nations, above all, has this website contains reports like this. The other websites are newspaper websites. Therefore, they report on events that are very current, as for example, Storm Ida or the Hurricane Ida, which was causing so many problems and destruction in the United States this last week. So we might have a difference in the kind of report that we decide to read and work with. And that's acceptable, but it has to be recent, it has to be current. Current in English, in Spanish means actual, en la actualidad, yes. Therefore, we need to pay attention to that. Then here we have characteristics of the new reports, and this is your outline, the basis of your exposition. So your report needs to be transferred to this outline. This is, remember, this is yours, on the one hand, your summary. Here is where you elaborate the content, you respect the content from what you read, but also prepare it in give it an organization so that you can understand it and also your listeners can understand. So this is the basis of your task for next week, and it should be finished today so that I can give you feedback and you can improve this. So we were looking for news reports that had all of the sections, most of the sections. Probably the tail, which is the last section, might be very short or very snappy. That's not a problem. But you need, in your reports, you need to have an important headline, a lead. Maybe you don't have a byline. Reports from the United Nations, the OCDE, the UNESCO, the OMS, the Health Organization, the World Health Organization, do not have a byline because they don't have a recognized author. Those are reports that the whole organizations agree upon. ¿Sí? Son reportes que las organizaciones concuerdan, ¿verdad? Pero no hay autores. So that's okay, that can be absent, but you need a lead, which is the summary, the most important information. in the report. You need to have reference to what, yes, what are you reporting about, who is in the news report, if there's a person, a group of people, where did it happen, when, why, if there is a reason, if you're reporting some reason, how, yes, so the manner in which the events occurred. Remember when we were reading about rains in Greenland, why did it happen? It's a phenomenon from nature, but why did it happen? And you had an explanation there in the article about why was this change in temperature that caused the rain. Then you need events. Yes, if you have a very short report, you're not going to have too many events to report. So that is another, that is something else you need to pay attention to, another element, so that you have at the least 2 events to report. It can also refer to previous events, historical references, background to the situation. Yes, and then consequences. So the last section can be short. Some articles might not have them, but you might have some kind of conclusion, some kind of consequence, reaction, or evaluation, or expectation about the future. So this last section, even if we are missing some questions in the task at this point, are necessary today. So we cannot go finish today without having this, because I will not be I will not be sure you're really following up and at this level. Then what is behind, we can catch up later. So good morning, everyone. And furthermore, we have another reminder for you, that is the participation in extra workshops that have been organized to help you in the development of competencies for the test, the OOPT test at B2 level. So there are 2 groups. You have been divided in two groups to attend the support to sit for the B2 level exam. So you have been invited at different times for today. I will check with Professora Paula Orellana how this worked. And for Monday, we might have a definite list of the groups. Please take advantage. I know it's extra work. You are already overloaded with work. Sé que tienen una carga pesada de trabajo. But please take advantage. The School of English at the College of Education is paying for these hours, for these periods, for your participation. So please take advantage of the opportunity. This is really great that we have this extra support. Even if you feel you're confident, everything is okay with the exam, there might be different levels of proficiency that you are at. You're different people, therefore you are at different levels of proficiency. But every extra practice is useful. It's useful as much as we are now here these 3 hours trying to practice, trying to catch up, to progress with English. As much as we're doing this, also please take advantage of these extra periods to practice the language and keep up with your development, your language proficiency development, to get to the exam in the best shape possible. Okay, so that was the presentation, the reminders. Today is our class number 9. So let us really take advantage of the time and let us divide in groups, share what we have, support our colleagues as well. And let us get all of you at the point of deciding on the news report. Todo el mundo decide en un reporte de los websites presentados, ¿verdad? From these websites, and your outline. Yeah, so decide on all of the information you need to complete the outline. Okay, so we're going to work in groups. So welcome back. And now you will have the opportunity to present, even if it is in a few words, the news report you have chosen. If you have any information in your outlines, better. If you want to share, this is better for you. Remember, this is your opportunity to practice. Okay. So we're ready for review one. So sharing your news report, summaries and outlines. Okay, so task 3, recognizing and reporting on the impact of natural phenomena. Select the news report and complete the outline to prepare your oral presentation. Does anyone want to share your advances? Okay, so an opportunity for everyone. So you have the opportunity to say, even if you say the title, the lead, or just the topic, you're welcome to share. Who wants to start? It's your turn. Okay. Yes, please.
Okay, this is my new report.
Okay. It's from Euro News.
In Kenya, elephant population is not a rise in poachers hunted down.
As poachers hunted down.
What is that?
The lead is the summary. Remember below the headline, you should have the summary of the most important points in your report. So es un resumen de todos los más importantes puntos. Un resumen bien conciso. Yes, that's the lead. You need to have the lead. So for sure you have.
Okay. I don't have the lead.
Okay, but you look for it. You know where to look for. So this is about the population of elephants.
Yes. So this is the population is increasing.
Increasing.
And the elephants in Kenya.
Probably who here should be the people who are hunting or not hunting them. Could it be the who? So we keep who for people. Mantengamos la pregunta who para personas. Entonces, ¿qué personas estarían involucradas? Los elefantes y ¿qué personas? Hunters son los cazadores, por ejemplo. Or authorities, people, I don't know, defending the elephants, okay?
No, si fue la... Es que hay una organización que como que se a los animales silvestres.
Exactly, so Elephants Protection Organization, yes, so who, let's, for all of us, keep who for people, organizations or groups or firefighters or hunters in this case, or civil rights movement, but related to people. Okay, yeah. In Kenya. In the present time.
Me había ido el internet.
Okay. We can hear you. Sí te escuchamos.
Okay. This is, what's that? Tengo eso.
So in the body, you have different events.
Yes.
In regards to this topic.
En la noticia no estaban en este orden, pero supongo que así se dieron cuenta de que
yes.
O sea, faltaba el 60% de los elefantes que había disminuido. Entonces,
which is why it's considered endangered. So they are endangered. Yes, that's an important word. They are in risk of disappearance. ¿Sí? Endangered animals son los animales en peligro de extinción. So that's an important topic. Yes, poaching is prohibited as this is not a sport. It is an attack on wildlife. Yes. And growth in wildlife census. Including Kenya. Yeah, perfect. So you will find out more information. Okay, perfect. So you're talking about elephants population and the controls, different kinds of controls imposed on the elephant population. Okay, so keep on working. You're doing well. Try to find out all of the other elements, and you will be able to upload this outline today, this afternoon. Yes, in a task I will create in the class today so that I can give feedback for Monday. Yes, so you keep on working. Okay, excellent, Daphne. And any other? Vanessa?
I'm sorry, what, teacher?
You can share this afternoon. So in the class today on Educandos, you will have the opportunity to upload the task. Yes, these outlines for me to give you feedback. So for Monday, yes, this is important to bear in mind. Okay, Vanessa, you can share your task.
I just have this for
So headline is in California fire. Okay, you can explain the lead.
okay.
This
is a news from CNBC. It's about a California fire which is in Lake Tahoe, and it is a big one.
Yeah.
I mean, firefighter has been fighting for weeks, even months on this fire, and they still can get it down. I don't know how to say that.
Yes, they cannot, yes, fight, finish their work fighting the fire, yes. So there you have the what, who are the firefighters here who are fighting, working against the fire. So that's easy to, and this is the lead. Yes, an example of the lead is the summary of the most important information. Yes.
So I guide myself from here to answer this.
And the whole news report. Sí, todo el artículo, todo el reporte, yes. But here only in the lead we have this summary of the most important information. So it talks about the strong winds at a certain place, yes, and how the fire spread, then the firefighters, and the areas that this is affecting. So it's the summary, yes, the most important information, and then you start going detail by detail, yeah. So what, who, where? Well, you have lots of answers. Yes, in California, in Lake Tahoe, which is a touristic place. When? Last week, the 31st of August. Yes. How? So there are winds. So there are certain conditions that affect the fire and affect the fire and make it grow. Help it to develop in a bad way or in a dangerous way. Okay,
how can I make a difference between why and how?
Why? Because here how explains the manner. Yes. So you might have detail of the manner in which this happened. For example, winds turned around to blow east to west, and you have a special way in which the wind changed. Or if I don't know if there were hunters hunting in a special way.
Okay.
So it's a special manner. That's why the explanation says here es una forma especial. Aquí it's a why is a general condition. So climatic conditions can cause this. Yeah, so that's a general why, but how is a specific, explain the manner, yes, la forma, la manera en que ocurren los eventos. This is more detailed. Okay, excellent. Another one. Paola, would you like to share yours? Paola, thank you. Okay.
De byline, es que no está la fecha.
No,
Entonces puse United States Report.
United States. No, it's the United Nations, is it? The United Nations, UN. La Naciones Unidas. So this is about energy patriots. Bring electricity to Indonesia's remote villages. Okay. So, Paola, this is the lead again. It's a short summary of the most important information in the whole article. So it's about it's in Indonesia, villagers, and they have problems with. Paola, what do they have problems?
The problem is the electrical problem.
Yes, electricity. Yes, they have very little electricity.
Remote area of Indonesia.
Indonesia, exactly. And so you have people, yes, so the energy patriots, the who are trying to solve this problem. Yes, excellent. So you have where, when, it should be around the current, this time. Yes, if you don't have an exact time. And why? Why is this a remote area in such a situation in relationship to electricity? And the events, try to find in your report if there are events that have been mentioned or described. For example, in the case that they, what they have done, yes, what has been done in order to produce more energy, electric energy for the people. Yes, okay. Yes, you are on the track. So keep on working on these outlines until the afternoon, because you need to really prove that all of the information is present in your article. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, excellent, Paola. Thank you, Romina.
I connect to my computer as soon, and
so you need more time. Or do we have anyone else? Krishna also. So anyone? Okay. So Krishna, do you want to share your title, your topic, until Romina connects? Can you hear me? Okay, Romina is connecting again. Okay, Krishna, yes, of course, not a problem. It's only to present whatever you have, your advances. Okay, Krishna says her topic is about Arctic warning, yes, related to what we saw in Greenland, remember? Greenland and the rains and the high temperatures in that area, which is not normal, in which temperatures are not high normally. Okay, Krishna, but if you want to share, it's okay. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be finished. So you keep on working until the afternoon to finish and upload it for revision, yes, for feedback. Okay, Romina, you are ready, you're on. Yes, you can share if you want to share, or just talk to us about your topic, your headline. The headline, o sea, el título, yes, the headline of your news. Can you hear me, Romina? Right. All right. Yes. We listen to you.
I
Mhm.
you can see.
Yes. Okay. So bottled water. Okay. Yes. So what did we discover about this news? Why is bottled water 3,500 times worse than for the environment than tap water?
Yeah,
Mhm.
the byline is
Mhm.
Ariel News Green,
Yes.
and the lead is talks about the contaminate of plastic bottles in
Contamination. Yes, exactly. Mhm.
that it is healthier to drink water from the side than from
The tap.
plastic bottles.
From the
Yes,
tap.
the tap.
Yeah. Mhm.
Tap.
The tap.
In
Than
Spain, the
bottled water.
contaminate.
Mhm.
Yes,
con-
in Spain, in Barcelona, the
Mhm.
contaminate that damage fauna is sometimes unstable.
Mhm.
Also, that the creation of plastic bottle is more expensive and more water is used in the filled bottles than drink water from a tap.
Mhm. Okay, so yes, for Europe, this is very important, as I said, since they rely a lot on drinking from plastic bottles, yes, from bottled water. So therefore, or liquids in general. So they have been contaminating their environment much more than those that drink from the tap. Okay, yes, it's an interesting article, Romina, thank you. And remember, we talked a little bit last Friday about this, so we didn't read we were just discussing the title. And so those that spoke about contamination were right. Yes. Okay, Phoebe's coming. Okay, thank you, Vanessa. Yes, Phoebe has her news. It's about the desert in northern Chile. So we will have a variety of presentations. So your responsibility, we will talk about in the agreement section, is to keep on working until this afternoon, evening, and upload your outlines for revision. So do not stop working. Go to so attend the workshops that you are invited to, and then keep on working. Please, there's no time to lose in this matter, okay? Okay, so the speaking skill, and this is the skill we have been reflecting upon, trying to develop, is it's a difficult skill, it's a productive skill. You need to have input, a lot of input in order to produce. And this is what we are doing. We're reading, we're listening about different topics and developing something to say, yes, our speaking productions. But speaking in English causes anxiety. And I want to, yes, so some problems when speaking in English. Some of you might have noise at home, and that's understandable, some others. And we were talking, remember, at the beginning of the semester about your feelings, your confidence in speaking. Yes, so which problems do you think you have when speaking in English? So what is anxiety? So one of the problems is anxiety. So what is anxiety? Do you have any ideas? Brainstorming? So we can just mention one word. Come on, any idea? What is anxiety? Come on. Anxiety. We have similar word in Spanish. Anxiety. Do we have the dictionary at hand? Any ideas?
No, I don't know how to explain that.
Explain. Any ideas? Cambridge Dictionary. Help us. Or Oxford. Or any. Does anyone always have your browser ready with a dictionary? Do you think it's the feeling is a positive or a negative feeling? Look at this cartoon character here. What is he feeling? Pardon?
Depends of the feeling, but usually is bad.
Is he feeling happy or not? This person.
I can't see any.
Can you see? No, you can't? Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were so looking at them. So can you see this character? How is he feeling? And we are talking about problems. So this is already a heads up. So anxiety is positive or negative? Can you see?
You can repeat, please.
Can you see? Okay, so now can you see the slide?
Yes.
Okay, so if you have this picture and you have the word anxiety and problems, what do you think? Is anxiety something positive or something negative?
Negative.
Yes, okay, so what is anxiety? It's a negative feeling. Yes, negative feeling. Okay, so how do you think this person feels? This person feels confident. We talked about the word confident last week, yes? So this person has a positive attitude. This person, how does he feel? So it's something negative. Daphne?
Preoccupation.
Worried. Yes, so he's worried. Anxiety, so worry. Worry is, oh, what am I doing? No, that's not what I want to do. So worry. So I wanted to not delete that. Worry, yes. Preocupación, yes. Something negative. What else? How else does he feel? Can he answer to this person? No, he can't. Do you think he can speak easily? This person here? In the chat. Yes, nervousness. Yes, excellent, Romina. He's feeling nervous. Nervous is the adjective. The noun is nervousness. Yes. So nervous. So you are already, so even when you do not know the word exactly, you have a lot of other words to relate to. So you have a picture in which a person is feeling positive, is feeling confident, and the other person is just not understanding anything, feeling nervous, feeling in a negative way, feeling worried. And what else? What else can you see? Can he speak? Can he react to the speaking situation? What can you see? One more thing you can say. What is anxiety? What do we infer by this picture here? What is anxiety then? With negative, implies worry, implies nervousness. What else? You have it here. You have the word here. Can you see the slide?
Problem.
Can you read? Yes?
It's a problem.
It's a problem, Romina. It's a problem. So anxiety is a problem we need to solve, to overcome. Yes? But it's not a problem that comes from outside. It's a problem that comes from inside. Because who is the person, who is the one who is feeling nervous? It's the person, yes? We feel nervous, we develop this feeling of worry, we develop these negative feelings, but it's ourselves, it's a personal problem almost, yes? So it's not that, it's not something that comes from outside. That's important to bear in mind. It's something that comes from inside. So we need to try to solve this situation, yes? How can I solve this? Do you feel worried? Remember what we talked at the beginning of the module. Do you feel you have a problem when speaking? Does any one of you feel you have a problem, you have a negative feeling, you're nervous? Okay, anyone who wants to participate, welcome. No, Vanessa doesn't feel nervous, but Romina does. Yes, of course, we are not all the same. Yes, so I have to speak by the end of the month at a conference. So I might feel a little anxious, yes? So you might feel a little anxious, a little nervous. People might not understand your point, or you might not be able to express yourself completely. So this is normal. A little feeling of worry, of anxiety, of nervousness is normal. Yes, it's normal, but we need to overcome, because here we are in a circle of trust. ¿Sí? Esto es un círculo de confianza, so you shouldn't feel anxious. So anxiety is a feeling of worry. Excellent, girls. Perfect. Yes, it's a feeling of worry, nervousness, unease. And unease is also related to the same. ¿sí? So es falta de confort, de tranquilidad. Yes, about something with a uncertain outcome. So generally we feel anxious because we do not know what is going to be the result. So if I go to this conference, I might not know the exact result of my presentation. So I might feel anxious. Yeah, something can go wrong. I might forget, or someone might ask me a question I do not know how to answer. Yeah, so I might feel, because it's uncertain. Yeah? No es una situación certera, segura. So I might feel anxious because I do not know about that situation. See, it's a new situation. Okay, and what causes learners anxiety when speaking in English? Why do you think? Because this is a topic that has been studied, let me tell you. ¿sí? Este tema se ha tratado, se ha escrito, se ha estudiado mucho el tema de esta ansiedad, este nerviosismo extremo en la producción oral del inglés. So tell me, what do you think are the causes for learners' anxiety? What do you think? Why do people feel anxious when speaking?
How can you say inseguridad?
Yes, confidence. Do you remember confidence? ¿sí? Seguridad, confianza. So lack of confidence, the opposite. Yes, we don't have confidence. Exactly. We don't have confidence in ourselves. Yes, excellent, Vanessa. Because people are not confident. ¿sí? Confident, or not confident, or lack of confidence. Excellent. No tengo confianza, seguridad. Yes. Daphne, you wanted to say something related to worry? To the feeling of feeling worry about something? Maybe they're worried. Yes, excellent, Vanessa. Vanessa is a teacher, and as future teachers, you should always think ahead. Yes, as we were analyzing on Tuesday, we were analyzing the activities to give our students. Always think of this point. What can cause anxiety to my students? Yes, can they feel anxious? Yes, can they have anxiety with a certain activity? Yes, so Vanessa says fear of making mistakes. And this is a fear students, learners of English feel, normally feel, yes, making mistakes. Yes, excellent. Yes, this always appears in the literature. And you as future teachers always need to think ahead. Okay, will my students have confidence? Will they have this feeling of fear against, yes, feeling afraid. Excellent. Fear, yes. Fear is the noun, if being afraid is the adjective. ¿Sí? Atemorizado is afraid. Yes, excellent. And also remember, yes, the situation is uncertain. Yo no tengo seguridad de esa situación nueva. El Congreso, la presentación en el Congreso es nuevo. No tengo esa seguridad. So, yes, so this is related to a situation that is uncertain. Yes, we don't have certainty. No tenemos certeza. Okay, what other causes for fear? Lack of confidence, fear of making mistakes, lack of certainty, yes, la falta de seguridad en la situación. Certainty, yes, certainty, yes. And finally, anything else? Because it's a new situation, yes. If I tell you today we are speaking with scaffolding, I am supporting you, helping you find the words, and everything is okay, and we are just sharing. But in the moment of presentation, that is a new situation, and you lack certainty. You lack security. What is this situation about? This is different from the rest of the situations. Okay, one final consideration. Why are our students afraid or anxious? Causes of anxiety. Okay. But what I wanted to tell you is that speaking is mostly interactive. So presentations are a special area within speaking, and we are going to develop more on Monday. So I really invite you on Monday because it's an important class. But in general, speaking is interactive. So one person speaks, the other person responds. Yes, so you produce, you receive, you process information. And it all depends on the context. Yes, this is an important word. We said here, if you lack certainty, if you lack security, yes, if you are uncertain of something, then you might be in a new context, and therefore that causes anxiety. Yes. But speaking depends on the context. If I know the context, then I am okay. If I do not know the context, then probably I will feel anxiety. Yes. The participants. So so here in class, this should be a positive or a negative context. The classroom for speaking. What do you think? The context in a class is positive or negative? What do you think, girls? How is the context of a class for speaking?
What do you mean with that?
I don't understand.
Yes, so for example, the context. So speaking depends on the context, yes? But what do you think about the class as a context? Is it a positive context?
Positive.
Or it's a positive? For example, yes, the class is a positive, how can we say, certain, yes, opposite to uncertain, a certain environment. You know it, you feel comfortable, you feel protected, yes? So this is one idea, yes, exactly. And the participants, if you feel of your classmates, if you think of your classmates? What do you think of participants in the class?
Feel confidence. maybe?
Yes, you feel more, yes, classmates can make you feel confident. Yes, because you know your classmates, you have common experiences. It's not the same as people who you do not know. Yes, classmate can make you feel confident. Excellent, Romina. Make you feel confident. Yes, excellent. The physical environment, well, that means similar to context, but physical environment, classroom, for example, or which place can make you feel more confident? Which physical environment? A house, a small room, or a classroom, or speaking, for example, on a stage, in a stadium in front of many people. What can make you feel more confident?
Depends of the person.
Mhm.
Some of them prefer a big crowd, another
Mhm.
prefer
A
to be
small.
alone. And
Yes, exactly. Yes, so physical environments depend on the speaker. Yes, on the speaker. So for me, it is better to speak probably in the classroom. Yes, I feel confident, but outside in front of many people, I don't feel confident. Yes, depend on the speaker. Yes, smaller areas can benefit some people. Yes, a classroom or a small, an office. Yes, some people, but think of the campus and think of speaking in the auditorium, for example, or in the classroom. Yes, so it's different and benefit some people. Yeah, okay. And purposes. For example, what is a purpose for speaking that can make you feel confident? Cuando me siento más confortable, más capaz hablando y no en otras ocasiones.
when the topic I like,
Yes, excellent, Vanessa. When you like the topic, yes, that is when you feel confident, when you know the topic. That's why we are preparing our speaking, our presentation. So we are not coming from zero. We are preparing, we're reading, learning the words. So excellent. And moreover, you like or you're interested, yes? For example, it is excellent. Any other idea? Yes, exactly. So in classes, we have all of the, when thinking of speaking in the class, we have these benefits. Yes, we know the people, the context, the environment, and we have a purpose. We know what we're talking about. So that is something positive. Speaking is spontaneous, but not always. We said not always spontaneous. Sometimes there are language functions or situations. Yes, like the presentation in which language is not spontaneous, but nevertheless, it can be developed in a safe environment. Yes, feeling positive. So speaking, when do we produce speaking? When we have linguistic competence, that means when you can produce points in the language, when you know the vocabulary, you know the grammar, the syntax, the sentences, you know pronunciation of words. And so in that sense, you can produce speaking because you know all of these elements. You're learning, but you're progressively learning more. Then when you understand, in this case, you can speak when you understand when, why, in what ways to produce language. So you have this social linguistic competence. So I ask you or I invite you to speak and you explain or answer. So you know the situation, you know this situation and when to speak. Then also because you learned about some strategies. And this is also important. And you have been developing these strategies, yes? Synthesizing, writing an outline, organizing your knowledge to transmit a message. So you don't come with a disorganized discourse. You come with an organized discourse, yes? And you apply strategies to get there. And then, of course, when speaking, you know, turn taking. This is also studied in many languages. Yes, rephrasing. So I don't learn by heart, sino aprendo de memoria, but I rephrase, explain what others say. I also provide feedback or redirect. So these are different. This is about knowledge that we need in order to speak. And you have all of this knowledge. You need to practice. That's true. And keep on working on the strategies so that you have the content organized, summarized, and meaningfully explained to yourselves first to be able to transmit a message. So you have this knowledge. So everyone can speak and explain about your report. So how do you think you can overcome anxiety? ¿Sí? Superar la ansiedad. ¿Cómo se puede? Overcome anxiety. How can you overcome anxiety? We said something here. In these examples. Do you have any idea how to overcome anxiety when speaking? Any ideas about here? In these examples? Can you see the examples?
Yes.
So what can be a solution for anxiety? From these ideas, you told me these examples, so you know them.
Adapt the content to the speaker to make them feel safe and stuff.
Exactly, adapt the content so the speaker feels safe, confident, excellent. Feels confident, excellent. That is a good strategy to overcome anxiety. What else from here? What about the topic, preparation? We said here summarizing, synthesizing. One more idea?
About topics, here, like?
Yes, the speaker likes and has prepared. Yes. Speak about topics. The speaker likes and has prepared. Yes. So in this case of your presentation, you need to prepare. And that will be the point to help you overcome anxiety. So there will be an activity about writing a wiki. We have done a little bit on Monday. We were very few at that point. We might probably continue working on this activity to develop speaking strategies. But I now will share with you, okay, so that we have a little time. I will share with you the new task and we're going to organize how to proceed with the activities. So this is task 3B. It's related to points of what we have been discussing in task 3. Tell me if you can see the task. So it is related to what we have been working with. So can you see? So the increase of environmental awareness, the same unit, vocabulary development. So we will have a listening activity. We will see if we have time to do it now. You have this listening activity. The first section is about listening activity. The second section is about development of vocabulary. And we said this is an important topic to understand, to help support to understand that, any topic, any reading that we read, and also to prepare for the presentation. Yes. So I wanted you to work with this vocabulary activity. So I will share with you the task. Do not worry, any task that we need to finish, we continue on Monday. So please concentrate on reading the following link. Okay, I will share with you, and I will share the task about vocabulary development. Okay, so I will share with you the task and the link. Okay. You will work in groups. Task 3B. I shared in the by means of the chat. Okay, so now that you have the materials, we will see the following. So certain authors worked with this model that is related to categorizing words in different levels. Yeah, so tier 1 or level 1 refers to words that consist of basic. It's a group that consists of basic words that are common to everyday life. Yeah, so here you have a description, sight words, so it's words that you recognize at first sight, function words, words that name objects, subjects, for example, nouns, verbs of everyday life, yes, that with which you name actions or objects. Category 2 involves words that are used across the curriculum and multiple meaning. So important to understand in a text, yes, words used across the curriculum, words with several meanings. And you have examples in the reading. You're going to discover them quickly. Yes, so just read there. And category 3 contains specific vocabulary or technical vocabulary. So vocabulary in this group includes words in specific fields. So not everyday life words, not lives that you use in different academic, subjects, but very specific technical vocabulary, not part of everyday life use. Can you think of a word that is very technical that you don't use in everyday life, but you know it because you study a specific area, for example? What is a technical word that you use in education that you don't use in everyday life, you don't use in architecture, in medicine? Something that is very technical, specific vocabulary. You know a lot of words from this group 3. Because you're reading a lot, we have many modules in English. Which words? These two are very easy. And everyday life words? Nothing you can think of? Algo que se les venga a la cabeza, una palabra básica del uso de todos los días.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello, yes, greetings. Piensa en sustantivos, verbos. Name objects. What is a word to name an object? Something you can see in front of you. ¿Qué pueden ver ahora que nombra un elemento de la vida diaria?
Computer.
Computer, table, chair. Yes, so those are basic words. So in a text, you will find a combination of these words, but you need to recognize them because you also need to recognize what's specific, what is academic, what is everyday life. Yes? Do we agree? Girls? ¿Entendemos?
Yo no, teacher, disculpe. ¿Puede repetir?
So we are looking, you're going to read 2 pages, very easy pages, talking about the categories in which we divide words in our vocabulary, yes? So we have words that consist of a group of words that consist of very simple words used in everyday life. We gave you examples: computer, table, chair, telephone. So all of these are basic words. Then you have general academic words, words that you need to understand what you read, what you listen. They are present in many areas of the curriculum. But maybe they are a little bit more difficult to recognize, but you're going to recognize this group as well. And then you have very specific words. Which words in pedagogy have you learned that are specific of your area? So probably people in architecture are not talking about this, that you know, you are talking in the classes here with me in English, in Spanish. Something specific that we talk about on Tuesdays when we have a hard clear module. What were we talking about last Tuesday? Do you remember? Ustedes ven muchas palabras técnicas que no se hablan en otras áreas del conocimiento. La gente en arquitectura no habla de lo que nosotros hablamos los martes en el módulo de la tarde. I am sure. Which are those words? Do you have an example? You know them. We have been talking. Pardon? Think of the theories we have been talking about. That's not something people in architecture are talking about. Which are the theories for learning? Oh, come on. You know the theories. Okay, so we will divide now in groups, and it's a quick reading. We are very few, but I can see more. Okay, I will add you to the groups, yes? And I will come to check your working groups. So see you 10 minutes. So does anyone want to share the words you have found in the article? Okay, Vanessa, thank you. Okay, perfect.
Which article?
The article the report you chose. But now show me what you have done, Vanessa. It's one thing at a time. Do not worry. Yes. So you're scared of something. No. Okay, excellent. Excellent, Vanessa. Thank you. Okay, so there you have words, yes, that you find in different Okay, using your knowledge. Okay, analyze this. Excellent. So the first group responds to contains words that are used in everyday life. So you names the names of things, of verbs, of actions. Excellent. The second group contains words that are academic, but you use them across the curriculum. The word curriculum, for example, curriculum is used in different areas: evaluation, analyze, analysis, yes, compare, discussion, yes, excellent. And the third group contains specific words within an area. Yes, since we are talking about education, we have words that refer to education. CLIL, for example, and that's something we will know. Yes, so teachers that are studying pedagogy methodology in English, moreover, yes, and probably an architect will not have any idea about this. Okay, excellent. The other group, and there are others, other examples in the article, that brief, that section of the article you read. The other group, anyone would like to share your words?
We don't have examples.
But did you find the examples I told you to find? ¿Encontraron los ejemplos? ¿Vieron dónde estaba en el texto?
No.
No. But girls.
No, lo que pasa es que no comprendimos muy bien, parece la
What
tarea,
was?
porque estuvimos leyendo.
So tier 1 contains all of the words that are used in common everyday life. Yes, table, swim, cars, dog, for example. Tier 2, words that are used in academia. Yes, son clases, en las clases. We use this in classes. Yes, for example, across the curriculum, and the word curriculum itself, because I use curriculum in many areas. What other words can you see here? ¿Qué otras palabras ven aquí?
Analyze.
Analyze, analysis,
Compare,
conclusion. Yes, whenever you're working, talking about classes, ¿sí? Palabras que usamos en la clase, analyze the chapter, analyze the sentence, yes, or read.
But the tier 2 is like verbs, like actions?
No. Tier 3 vocabulary is less frequent and typically found in specific content areas. Son las palabras que están relacionadas con contenido en las áreas específicas. Por eso dábamos el ejemplo de las palabras que usábamos en pedagogía. Yes? Because those are specific words. Which words do you see here? They're very simple, but they refer to specific areas. Which are the examples in tier 3? Can you read? Centimeter, kilogram, deciliter. Which area? ¿En qué área hablaríamos de esas palabras?
Mathematics.
Mathematics. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. So probably we are not going to talk, yes, but with Professora Marianela, you might find this in relation to mathematics. Then, for example, in history, whenever you talk about slavery, ¿sí? Cuando hablamos de la esclavitud, por ejemplo, abolitionist, emancipation, la historia de los Estados Unidos, por ejemplo, si habláramos de esos temas. O si hablamos de pedagogía, we talk about constructivism, cognitivism. Yes? Probablemente un arquitecto no está hablando de esas palabras. Okay, do you follow?
Now, yes.
Yes, okay, perfect. So it's easy to find. So now, so we will do the final agreements. So you go to your class with Professora Paula, sorry. And we will continue working next Monday. Okay, so agreements. We said at the beginning, finish the previous, finish task three, especially the news report reading and summarizing, we can say summarizing, remember, to complete the outline. To complete the outline included in task 3. The outline, sí, es ese formato, ¿verdad? Ese esqueleto en donde yo pongo los temas más importantes, los contenidos más importantes. Okay, yes, okay, Romina was replying to my question. Thank you, Romina. So, task 3, especially the news report reading and summarizing to complete the outline included in task 3 to have the basis of your oral presentation. Yes. Read again. So do not do everything. We will continue with this task 3B on Monday. Yes, there are some activities we will do in class to prepare for them. Yes. So complete, read and complete the first section. It's only the first section, este ejercicio que hicimos acá, solamente. ¿Eh? The first section of the exercise on vocabulary development. On vocabulary development in task 3B. Yes, I will upload it today with the materials and you will be able to have that to continue working on Monday. Do you have any doubts, any questions and answers? This is the moment to ask questions. ¿Sabemos entonces lo que tenemos que hacer, chicas?
Sí.
Okay, so finish the reading the report, complete the outline, upload it for feedback. Yes, and complete this exercise, this section, yes, on vocabulary task, in the vocabulary development task. We will continue with the rest. Pero esto era para presentarles el tema y hacerlo focalizar de qué distintos tipos de palabras tenemos en la lectura. Okay, so Giselle, is it clearer now? Is it better for you now?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so see you on Monday and see you on Monday, but wait for me, please, Giselle and Daphne. Okay, see you girls.
See you, teacher.
See you.
Teacher?